farmer's tan. All right, guys, we're driving through some curves to be singing like that. I'm lucky I didn't go off the road. She thinks my tractor sexy. Let's get fired up. See, if we were singing that about my life, actually, I'd have to sing, she thinks the Torolla sexy. That Torolla just really does it for my wife. You couldn't pay my wife $1 million riding that thing with how stained the seats are, and well, it's probably the rat turds in the front seat that she don't care for, because I always throw parts and stuff in there. You know, I don't get it. I don't understand. So this morning, today, it's just about 8 o'clock. I've got to be back with my wife about noon-ish. That gives us around 4 hours. Ashley has a lot of appointments today, all medical related stuff that I've got to be with her for. So right now, this week, I've been working on our dually. That sweet 3+3 dually. Y'all like that old Western hauler dually? Okay, so we've been working on it. So I'm kind of to the point where I need to drop some gas tanks, but I'm also to the point where I need to get us ahead on a second channel video. Man, I hate working half days on something that I really want to work on, like the dually. I would rather try to get a second channel video created this morning, and then, you know, I can have a full day on it tomorrow. Whatever, hopefully we can get that bad mamma jamma going up and down the road again. So this morning, I decided, one, to jam out in my truck. That's because I just dropped off KK at school, and then we're gonna come hang out with Slick this morning, just see what he's getting into. Probably won't be the greatest of second channel videos, because I don't have I don't even know what we're really doing in here. And anyhow, some of y'all have enjoyed when we've come over here and hang out with Slick and watch him slap on metal. Dang it, forgot my earmuffs. Which I'm sure, well, that's right, I can use his earmuffs since he never uses them. I can't hear you! I'm sure we're slapping on metal in some sort of way. So let's go see what we get into today. Slicky poo, let's start a fight! I was just jamming out till she thinks my tractor's sexy. I almost crashed the truck over there. She thinks my tractor's sexy. Across 3 lanes. You can carry away over there. All right, Slick. Obviously, the 32s are multiplying around here. I guess last time y'all seen them tweaking on that one. Yeah. We're not going to talk about this thing. She looks, well...
She's a little rough.
She's a little rough.
That's what it's supposed to look like.
This. This right here is what that's supposed to be. Let's shave that full body line, dog. And we don't do a good job smack her in with a hammer. Yeah. Guys, this thing is covered in body filler.
Cave and pave, baby.
Cave and pave all day. Y'all see this? Well, y'all probably can't see much. It's kind of dark here. But all that, body filler.
And look at the door structures too. They shaved the hinges. The hinges are supposed to come out on the outside.
Right.
And they shaved them. Well, look what they did to the doors. They welded some rod in there and some bad things.
Bad things. If someone brought me something like this, I'd say all you gotta do is put that thing right back on the trailer and good luck. Thanks for considering me.
Yeah. It's a little overwhelming, but luckily I have this one I can compare.
Right. So Slick would like to become a guy known just for doing 32 Fords. And if y'all know real hot rod stuff, that's where the money's at. 32 Ford. So someone, and I'm gonna call this out, but I'm not really like upset with the guy. Some people just don't understand. Slick's Instagram, someone's like, I could see hot rodding these things, but not that Model A that I have, guys. This thing's probably still worth more than what my Model A was, because it's a 32 Ford. The Model A's are dime a dozen.
They're around.
Yeah, I send them links like when I do another one and upset the internet, because I'm scrolling on Facebook and there's a nice another painted one. Now, granted, yeah, you're gonna pay around $10,000, guys, for a good 2-door sedan like mine. Upwards of 15. Some people are trying to push past that, which is crazy. What's really crazy is go back 3-4 years ago, could have got the same car for probably $8,500.
Yeah, they were really cheap.
They used to be stupid cheap, and that was a plan of mine to get a better car probably a year or two after we bought mine. And if I would have done it then, I could have saved myself a lot of money. But I was like, they're one of the things that were just never really going up, and then in the last few years they really bumped up a lot.
The last few years, honestly, everything's kind of went up.
Well, everything has, but the Model A's, they did good at sticking it out, because like post-COVID, guys, obviously everything's gone up, but like the C10s and stuff, they've been rising for a decade. It ain't just in the last few years that they have skyrocketed. So other stuff has slowly been going up.
G-bodies.
Internationals. I'm going to claim that I may have something to do with some of that, because I think I showed people those ugly trucks have potential. Since I've built mine, and what I used to be able to buy them for, what I see they ask for a good patina one now, I'm like, holy crap. Let's not even talk about Datsun's mini trucks for sale in Oklahoma. I think every guy's got it in their head, I'm going to come buy theirs and pay them top dollar.
Yeah, good luck getting a Chevy Love for under like $2,000.
And I was buying those things for $300-400. Yeah. The Model A's had a good run of sticking it out for a nice car until they really went up. It's just everything's doing it, so you got to pay up.
Yeah. Even 5 windows, they're not bad. I mean, they're still affordable. The 3 windows, you can find them here and there. They're usually turds for about $10,000. Like, they're pretty rough.
Turds.
Yeah.
Turds.
They're like your sedan, like rusted out.
Worse.
Yeah.
Worse than mine.
That's true, yeah.
Mine was more fixable. Well, it's all fixable, guys, but obviously when you're starting with something like this, you can see how overwhelming that could be. Y'all seen Slick cut what was off that body, and it had a lot of dents and cave stuff that he's already knocked out, and having to rework rockers, and that's because the guy had a shell but it needed rockers. So you got to piece all these kind of cars together, or you got to recreate the stuff, that's what he's trying to do. He wants to figure out how to build these panels from scratch, so that's why he wants to focus on these, which would be cool. If a young guy become the 32 Ford guy who can be recreating some of the stuff and keeping some of these harder to find hot rods on the road. The Model A still are not hard to find. If we wanted to find a new one this week, we could do it.
There's one on there right now.
Yeah, I know. That's what, and they stay popping up. Now, will that be the case in 10 years? Maybe not. I don't know. But anyhow, Slick, I walked in here, and this door here is for this car. And this is, well, you can see she's been pinged on. Yeah. It's probably hard for y'all to see. She's got highs and lows, and I know some of y'all are thinking like, oh, that's just a skim coat.
Not here. That's a curse word.
Yeah. So, did you say a curse word?
Yeah.
Skim coat. Don't you say it.
They all get coated.
But they all get. But his skim coat versus 99% of other people's thinking of skim coat is a lot different.
Yeah.
So, when I say skim coat, I mean we can cover the whole car, and please get her pretty good. We'll spray it with some high build, shoot it in a flat color, and we'll rock it. His idea of skim coat is when he gets done sanding, there better be just a tiny little bit left here or there. So Slake did not do all the pounding on this door, and I'm looking at it. There's a ton of deep scratches in it. Just like I said, someone done got a hold of it and then brought it here. So what are you trying to do now, Slick? Finding all the high spots?
Yeah, just evening it out. Like here it had a big lead patch and it was caved in, so we kind of got to get it fixed. And then here was really high. It's still high. I still got to shrink it.
Oh yeah. Yep, I can feel that.
Yeah. And then right here is still kind of wavy, so I just need to get all that out. I've got this pretty close.
Now all that's left to do is everything.
Still got a few little dents, but
nothing a good skim coat won't take care of.
I guess.
Double spinning action for the win. Y'all see the steam come off that? Here's what fun sheet metal work looks like. So the shrinking disc, guys, that's made out of stainless. And what you do is, of course, he's marking it out. Then you use that, and you're basically using friction, guys. And that's generating heat. Because that's a flat disc, all your high spots are going to be
hitting the disc.
Hitting the disc. And that friction pinpoints the heat to your high spots. So you see he gets it nice and hot on those high spots, and then he comes with the old Mountain Dew juice, aka cold water. And he sprays it on there, and the hot, then it gets quenched like that, shrinks down, and that's how you drop your high spots. I say that like I know what I'm doing. I did a little bit of it on the old shoebox build. I do have a shrinking disc. I do not have the patience to sit here and try to work out all the spots like that. That's why I say I'm not a sheet metal guy. But it's very hard to see because this whole thing reflects so much. But when that disc starts hitting those, it'll really highlight those spots. It's pretty cool.
This whole panel has been overstretched, so that's the problem. That's why I'm just shrinking it, not really even trying to hammer nothing, because it's definitely been overstretched. It's way out of shape.
It said it'd been hammered on the backside this way. So as you hammer something that way and the metal stretches, he could go and level this out, but he wants to take as much as he can back towards the original shape. Now y'all can see raw metal. You can see right there where it takes off the ink. You can see right there where it leaves the ink, where you know you got low spots, and it just helps you identify all the high spots like that. If I had to do sheet metal work for a living, we'd probably change the name to Skim Coat Custom. Put in Skim Coat, not Slick Skim Coat. And I know y'all's thinking like, hey, one, how long would that take? Or you ain't really doing nothing. Well, that's baloney. There's people who will literally metal finish a door like this till they get it almost perfect. And as you work those little areas, you can feel it, and you're like, okay, yeah, that little spot just went down some. You wouldn't think it, but and obviously it's a long process to work it all out. But it's freaking crazy what a dedicated sheet metal person can do if they're willing to work a door for a day or two, or sometimes 3 if you need be.
If it's rough enough.
Yeah, just on the same panel for half a week going, yeah, we're gonna get her.
And there's guys out there that'll rather just make a skin. Like, you can make a whole door skin pretty easy, but it's kind of hard for me right now because I don't have a power hammer. If I had a power hammer, you could make it pretty easy. Honestly, if I'd try to do it, it's about the same. You know, making a skin versus just fixing the old one. And most people just want to fix the old one because it's original 32 stuff anyway.
You gonna show them a skin?
Yeah, that one.
Slick's, this is Slick's personal truck, his 35 Ford, and there's a lot of little rot in the back, so instead of fixing it all out, he English wheeled that out. But that's don't have as much curve to it.
Low crown panel.
This one's got crown both ways.
This one's still pretty low crown, honestly.
But y'all see how it has curve like that, some crown going that way, and then you drop this way and like that. So like I said, he could probably do it with the English wheel and make a whole new skin. Who knows, maybe that's where this thing ends up. I wish I could show y'all how much lead was in right here, because this whole thing was leaded up, beat in. He catching melted lead in a plastic tote. Pike County sheet metal workers. A slap of the door. Dang, Slick. They gave her a few more little slappy tappies.
She's not bad.
No, that feels so much more different, and that didn't take as long as I thought. You may inspire me yet.
Sometimes it'll get a weird coating on it, so you need to sand it so your marker will stick. Yeah, that's better.
How you think everyone's gonna react to the dually?
I think they'll like it. It's cool.
Yeah, it's super cool.
I like the color combo on it.
Seen a lot of folks on the Instagrammer yesterday saying to build another C10 because old Rando stopped by in the GMC. I posted a short video of it on my Instagram. If you're curious about the GMC, I've been getting pictures from everybody. Randy's been driving the crap out of it. So I'll have people send me video of it going down the road or parked here or parked there, and half the people don't even actually know Randy. They just know the truck, obviously, but I'll get a text, seen Randy out, and I'm like, you dang right, he's driving the tires off of it. Yeah, we're gonna have to give him a set of tires for Christmas. I'm curious to see how the YouTubers react to it.
What year is it?
91.
Dang.
That's why she's got the overdrives and all the goodies. Oh, that is my year.
Yeah.
It's meant to be.
Meant to be.
All right, we're keeping it. Get it, Eagle Eye. You gotta stand, crouch, stick your tongue out right. Hold door. Guys, this is a super cool process to watch as far as doing it with someone who has more of an idea of what they're doing and the patience to do it. And this is all we've been doing. There ain't been no more hammering, just the shrinking disc. There's a real high spot over here, and the last time we worked it, I sprayed it and wiped it, and as I did that, I literally, with my own eyes, and y'all know I got bad eyes, I seen, let's be realistic here, I seen the hump in the middle go, whoop, and flatten out, and I was like, holy crap. And then Slick's like, hey, feel that spot now. Yeah, it feels like a normal piece of metal. There's a little crease or something there from someone.
Yeah, there's some divots.
Yeah, people have hammered on it and
just leave them there.
Filed it and this and that. But it's really cool. Now we're down to one. That helped a lot on that work go around.
Better, yeah.
Did you feel it?
Yeah, it's better.
We have one high spot here we're having to work down, but this whole area to y'all probably looks the exact same, but as far as how's it actually feel, it's so much better. Yeah, it's crazy. So either that's high or this area is going to be considered low.
It's high.
This is high right here.
It's still high. Yeah.
Everyone wants to be a sheet metal guy until it's time to do the same thing all day.
All day long.
All day. That's
how I did that insert.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so this insert's slicker than butter now, and y'all should have seen it before Slick got a hold of it.
Motocross track.
It looked like a motocross track.
It's still got, I still got a few spots, but the sides are, I'm pretty happy.
Oh, dude, this thing looks amazing.
Right here is still kind of wavy, and then that corner I need to work on, but other than that, she's pretty dang good.
See, I heard all of this happens in a real good quench. So if this panel turns out good, it's probably because whoever was cooling her off with the water. That's pretty awesome. I can feel it going down every time we do it.
Sometimes, so this panel was pretty messed up. It had a bunch of stuff here, here, and here. Sometimes you gotta, if it's fighting you, get some of the other stuff out and then come back.
Where it relieves some here and there. Sometimes. So start slowly working out areas. Yeah. Because if this is sunk in, it's going to put a little load out on the panel in some type of way.
Yeah, like usually you can tell too, if you'll push over here, it'll move over here sometimes. That's how you kind of tell if this one needs to be worked before this one. So
Slick's got all the tech tips of the day. I got a tech tip. That Sharpie ain't going to ride on water.
I thought you got to dry it off.
Not my soaking rag. I give it a proper quenching. You're barely spraying out. We're about ready for a refill since I've got a hold of it.
Water hoses on there.
You're lucky I ain't got my pressure washer here.
Hey, keep your clothes on.
Now I know where them big scratches are coming from.
No, this is $120.
No, those things over there are deep.
Yeah. I'm just trying to level it out. At some point, you get lost.
Well, this feels so much better. So the darker spots, he's just been hammering them. And then the high spots, we've still been shrinking them. And I just figured y'all could only watch so much hammering and shrinking. I'm watching because I'm trying to learn and I'm understanding. And I'm like, okay, here we're going to do this, here we're going to do that. Because I kind of always have an idea, but I've never really done it myself. And I've never really stopped long enough to watch someone else do it. So I'm trying to learn here, some guys.
Well, so after you get done, there'll be spots like this from the shrinking disc. You'll see them, they're kind of like that. The only way to get them off is to grind them. But don't hit it with 80 grit, hit 120 and get you a flat pad. So you're not gouging into it. Yeah, you're just, all you're doing is just taking off just the top little bit of layer. You're not getting crazy with it.
You use a good backer pad, and you keep that sucker flat. You don't start giving it the let me make it disappear special.
No. We're not camo grinding.
All right. Now that he's done that, even I can look right there and still kind of see a low spot and stuff. I might get an eyeball for this yet.
Last night he was telling me, we were texting about full max stuff. I sent him one. He was like, I ain't trying to get that serious. And I was like, not with that attitude. Now look at you, you're like, ooh.
I don't think we need a power hammer, guys. I've only needed a power hammer in one build in my whole life. Two builds. You're right. We had to build that piece for the wagon that you can't get that replacement panel.
About to be 3 because we're about to, if we shave that wheel well on your International.
Oh yeah. If we ever get to that build in a few years. He's talking about Mr. Mercer deleting where the spare tire goes on that fender. But then obviously we used his little power hammer for the Model A firewall that we're working on. And for that, we wanted some super crazy shape in it. So, I don't know. What y'all think? Do we need a power hammer? I don't think we'll use it very often. I think more than anything, Slick will be showing up and using it. Guys, I ain't trying to work this panel at all. Slick's working it. I'm just trying to give a little support to this edge. I'm just here for a little support. Show y'all where he kind of made it to there. And I was about to skedaddle anyhow. Slick's got a family emergency to go take care of. So now we're definitely gonna skedaddle. But hopefully that kind of shows y'all it's in the process of really working out some of them little dents and dings, whatever. So after messing with that hot rod door some, we're gonna do a little something for our hot rod stuff. AKA, I got my Stillies dropped off yesterday, and obviously don't make good content hauling wheels and tires to the tire shop, especially if we're just focusing on working on the Model A. But on a day like today, I've still got about an hour and a half before we gotta leave. So I figured if we could get those tallied and rallied, we can go get them dropped off and have them being worked on. You little sewing machine. Get her up in the air. We're gonna get out of here. I told y'all in the 1 second channel video I want to start driving this thing more. It's kind of goofy to build it and not drive it. We are definitely dragging back bumper. That's okay. This driveway could use graded anyhow. So we need to fix some things. Eventually we need to get us a key figured out, back in it. I never ever did put our glove box back in, which I don't care about making it functional. I'd like to get it painted and put up in place anyhow where it just looks better. And then we do need to finally figure out something for our window cranks. She just cruises along. Oh hey, they're developing something over there. We're gonna put in that new Puddin's gas station there. That's what's going on, I forgot. Welcome to Puddin's. Yeah. Kind of dumb to spend all that time and money to build a truck and not drive it right.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. That's what you got to do, man. I overlooked at Adam's patina truck.
Woo, baby, get those dropped off. I was just looking out here and seeing this old girl in the sun at ride height, down low like that. Ooh, better get a little picture. Leave the tire place, and then right here is Mr. Yearwood's business. Mark Yearwood Design Works. Always get that mixed up. He's the one who does all my stickers on my vehicles and stuff, like putting the wrap on or the stickers on our box here. And he got him a new Tundra not too long ago, and he put that black sticker on there, and that thing looks pretty freaking sweet. Coming down there, killer. Yeah, you just barking because you missed me.
So if you want that
Oh,
one
baby.
for a decal
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, we'll keep it. Mr. Yearwood making us some stickers here. This one I'm going to send up to Paul Gumper, who won the S10. Can we show that and not mess it up?
No, you'll mess it up.
Okay, let's not.
Don't mess it up.
Well, we got a dark green for the GMC and a darker blue for the S10, and then just an extra. And then I'd give away Mortsky's picture, so we had another one then printed for him. But if you look around here, you just see all kinds of good stickers just about everywhere. Mark landed a wrap job on a helicopter. That's it coming in. You got the wrap ready for that helicopter? Oh. Well, guys, I was joking about the Mark wrapping it, and he was like, no, we actually did put stickers on some of them.
Did, put stickers on the USDA hog hunting helicopter.
Yeah,
They
fly around and
shoot
shoot wild
all
hogs.
day long.
That's crazy. Full-time job, shooting wild
Government
hogs.
hog hunters.
Well, I couldn't have took a picture with an uglier character, could I? Poor old Mortsky.
Show that to him. Hey,
He can't even whip a stuck motor. Y'all ain't got to worry about nothing. He's even uglier in person. Big load coming through. Yeah, that's just the face a mother could love. You know what I mean right there? Just playing, guys. Y'all know I like to pick on old Sir Mordecus. I like him enough though to get him that panel. That one is his. We should see him April. I'm telling y'all, April 19th and 20th, we're going to the Lone Star Roundup, Austin, Texas. I'll be there. Mortsky will be there. Slick will be there. Who knows who else? You know, I'm not sure. Sweet Patina, I think, is setting up a booth there to sell their products, of course. So when he comes down that week, I can give him the picture. Alright, let's flip one cabinet here. I know I got some Datsun parts stored. I just don't remember what all I got. Extra distributor and some hardware. That's not what we're after. Got an ignition switch or two. Some of our retaining hardware. Don't look like either one of them have a key, so they don't really do us good. This had been the one that come out. It's way cleaner than this thing. I'm gonna holler at a locksmith I know here in a little bit, see if he can't make us a key for that. There's our glove box we need to kind of figure out at some point. Well, crap. I thought I had window cranks right here too. Apparently, I do not. All right, guys. I took Mama to all of her appointments. We got her all sorted out. The framing crew showed up to finish putting our OSB up, so they're already getting after it. I got a whole wall to do, and they're moving right along. Shut that to keep out as much of the noise as we can. When I was gone, kind of came up with a game plan. He's gonna see if he has more of this vinyl, and we're gonna just take this whole insert this way a little bit. That way we clear that. And then back behind this, these clips too, if we shut these door cards, because they got good seals on there, the new seals are breaking in. If I shut this door too hard, these are wanting to pop, so we just need to kind of spread them clips. But besides that, we are gonna look at, yeah, it looks like we'll be good. I'm looking to see if there's material back there, and we got sheet metal right there. In fact, the original handle went right there. We'll be able to do it in a similar area, similar angle. That'll look good. I looked online, and I found Nissan Hard Bodies had a real simple armrest handle, 2-bolt setup. We should be able to nutsert that sheet metal, and then that black handle will look good against that blue because we've got the black color in there. We also got the black insert around the door handle. So that's kind of in the works. I ordered window cranks. I ordered just a new ignition switch for it so we can finally get rid of the hot wire job, and 2 new window cranks. Someone had sent me 2 new window cranks, but I looked through every vehicle I ever stored Datsun parts in, and I looked through all my hidey holes that have Datsun parts, and I can't find the dang things. When we get those couple things fixed on that, also putting those cranks or those door handles on, going through that panel, That'll help hold that panel to that, so when you shut it hard, that panel in motion don't try to remain in motion. Damn you, Sir Newton, and whatever law that was. But we got an ignition switch. I need to slap some windshield wipers on that thing. It's missing the front trim piece, which I should have one here somewhere. I didn't find it looking through all my crap, but we'll look a little harder. I bet it's outside. But there's literally like 5 things that I've needed to fix on that thing for over a year now. And after driving it, I'm super motivated to fix it because I've been having fun driving it. Now on top of that, speaking of interiors, y'all know on the wagon, I'd pulled all the metal stuff out of the back. Taylor's about to the point where he's ready to put that in. I've got a couple pieces he needs for the interior, a dome light, and a couple of little pedal balls and things. But he also is to the point where he about needs the wagon out of his shop. And he wanted to know if I had space over here to bring the wagon to, and then over here we could finish putting the metal in and whatever. And I said, yeah, no problem. We can whoop the yeehaw out of there and get that in. What I'm getting at here is we're about ready for those metal pieces for the wagon interior, so we got some cleaning to do. I went by my paint place. I gave them the old piece of the firewall. I said, do not rush matching this. Take your time. Please get it as perfect as you can. I left them that piece while I was there. I got us some of this Meguiar's medium cut cleaner. That should be pretty good for what we're trying to do on that stuff. I got us another one of these foam cutting disc. And also, this came in the mail. Let's get us a couple 1/2-inch wrenches and we'll head upstairs. 1, 2. So the other week when I was sheet metaling the floors, or not the floors, but doing the kick up in the back, working on that, my old compressor up here that's got us by for a long time, it kept throwing the belt. I had O'Reilly's get me the closest belt they could get, but the teeth on them are spread out more, and this thing's half held on the pulley. Really what's going on is that big groove that's supposed to keep the belt from going off actually fits that groove, and it's been holding on by one tooth. And over here it's just been holding on for dear life. So I think I got the proper belt, and we need to get this swapped on. I will say, I did not throw that belt though. I mean, I had to spend a minute to really adjust it and spin it a few times where I trusted it. But I'm impressed that that thing's been running for over a week and we never lost it. Now this one's probably not gonna fit worth a damn because we lost our adjustment. But as far as fitting that pulley, the teeth seem right on the belt. And actually, that's pretty good tension right there, baby. Oh, yeah. Shoot, looky there. Yeah, we can tighten her up a little bit, huh? Yeah, we can. I didn't know we were going to have framing guys here today. He kind of texted me spur of the moment. That's all right. I'm so ready for that add-on to be done that I'll take any progress I can get. The breaker's off for this, by the way, so if that was making you nervous, she ain't got no power going to her. I know someone was seeing my hand on that picture and it cut on, or turn on, and yeah, we'd be in bad shape if that happened. Let's fire that baby up. We need some air pressure for our DA, so let's let that thing chug some air. Step 1, get your Get Gone degreaser by the Sweet Patina. They've got an all-purpose cleaner. They've got all kinds of sprays, and if you want to get you some, you can just head over to sweetpatina.com. Use the old promo code on the screen. We're gonna take that and a little quadruple zero steel wool here, and we're gonna hope that helps take off some of the surface rust without scratching up our surface too much. Oh yeah, I can tell that's getting a little dirty. And I don't care that it's perfect, guys. None of our sheet metal inside the wagon's perfect. We're just gonna get all this stuff as clean as it'll get for as little effort as we can do here, honestly. This is one of the things you can spend a whole lot of time on, or you can give it the old pudding special. I think I broke our little squirt handle here. A little pumper deluxe. Oh, That's from a Windex bottle or something. Boy, they sure are noisy over there, ain't they? All right, as we wipe that off, look how much is coming off that. That bright surface rust kind of disappears a little bit there, but our panel as a whole already looks a ton better. Just need a little elbow grease. That always goes pretty far. But if you want to take it a step further, that's where the old DA and the buffing pad thing comes in pretty handy. Y'all know I'm no expert at this kind of stuff, just like I don't know apparently that's sealed off. I had on my nice GMC shirt, but I changed because of that right there. This crap splatters everywhere. Oh, why is that so runny? Are you supposed to shake before use or what? Medium cut and cleaner. Told you I don't know what I'm doing. Is it always this liquidy? That's a little thicker. It looks like Thousand Island dressing or whatever. Yummy! That's looking way better. Go over that baby a couple times and she's looking pretty good. I found another pad and I have some of their swirl remover 2.0. So I tried a little bit of it and I think it gave her just a little more shine. It ain't buffed out crazy over the top, but that's not what I want. Just a little pop to her. Now I get to do it on like 14 more panels. It's about 30 minutes later and I'm still just scrubbing away, having fun, all right? Ain't missing nothing exciting here, except some old paint and rust in my hand now. Salad dressing. Look like that sauce from the In-N-Out that they slap on them burgers. I got our panels done over there. I'll show y'all in a second, but the curiosity's killing me. Yeah, she may shine back a little bit. It's a little funky in there. This one may take the Slick 50 Special. If I can do that with the Impact, what can he do with all the right stuff? Hopefully better than that, because on camera she's looking okay. In person she looks like crap. There's just a real hazy spot right in the middle. It's kind of feathered through there. When we get the wagon back, not sure when that is, here soon, I'm gonna put it right here in this spot. So I brought our panels here. So hopefully they look like they've got a little more shine to them to y'all. The side pieces, those ones there, the two on the bench and the big one, they got a little more shine to them than those, which are the floor. Of course, the floor had a little rougher life than the side panels did. And then here, guys, these guys are just rocking and rolling all the way up on this side. Got our 10-foot walls all the way around in here. You want to be on camera? Yeah. So those guys are rocking and rolling. I'm excited. So basically now, this half is 100% ready for paint. Go in there, just tape off the floor and the lights and spray all that crap the same gray color. And other than that, yeah, all that in, we still got sheetrock and figuring out inside all of that crap to do. So I think we're gonna call it there. I'm gonna go talk to him about setting doors. Maybe I can go get them this evening. It's already 5:15. I did spend over an hour scrubbing on those things. Man, that crap just adds up. I've been putting off doing them for a long time because of that. This is boring, tedious work. So I know this wasn't the greatest of second channels videos, but I really didn't know how busy we were going to be with all those appointments today, how long they were going to take. They were all subject to XYZ. So I had to have the day freed up for my wife. Now, that being said, I still got a bunch of little crap done that I've been needing to get done, so I'm super excited about that. And this is actually the second channel video this week, so this one should put us out ahead as long as time can be found to edit it. Thank y'all for being here. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it wasn't the greatest. Puttinsfabshop.com for that good quality merchandise. We did our gas station stuff not too long ago, and y'all sold us out on that. Of course, this is weeks ahead now, so none of that even matters. That's not recent or relevant. Thank you guys. I don't know what's on the website. It's a roll of the dice there. Good luck to you. We appreciate all the support there. It keeps this dream possible. So thank you guys for supporting me and my family. It means the world to us. I'm on the Instagrammer. I'm on the Patreon. I'm on the Facebooker. And I am ready to get on this baby first thing in the morning. Ooh, I'm excited. I will see you guys next time. However, do not forget, sitting on your ass won't finish your project. Hot damn, there's so much BS-ery, we had to start a whole channel for all the extras. Be sure to go check out Puttin's Fab Shop if you ain't seen that baby yet. Come on!